Hi, this is the MVP and prototype for our new product, Ethi.ai. Overall, the purpose of this application is to use large language models, or LLMs, to help with the tedious data annotation process that many AI researchers go through. Essentially, for researchers to train their own models, they have to have readily labeled data sets, but much of this process is done manually by a person. However, since LLMs are already trained to understand and generate text, they can be used to provide initial annotations or suggestions for a dataset that would be used to train other LLMs. However, we also allow for a human-in-the-loop approach by allowing LLMs to make initial guessings and allow the user to manually review and correct the worst guesses. Now let's do a step-by-step process of how to use our service to gain a better understanding of it. Our service can be divided into 5 primary windows. The first window prompts the selection of a labeling and labeling method task. For labeling, we will first pick among 3 different types of, among different types of natural language processing or NLP tasks that will be engaging with your dataset text. So those pick classification. Then we will select the labeling method. So this can just be either LLM assisted annotation, or you can choose to just manually label the data that you submit. So we'll just pick LLM assisted, which will have LLMs do the initial data annotations for your data set. So yeah, once you have selected the settings for which you want to proceed with your data set, you can just proceed, and it goes into our second window, which is allows you to either upload your text data set or manually type the text into our text prompt. So yeah, we will just upload our data. So here's the test. And yeah, so it says it's uploaded, and then we will proceed with our data set. And as we wait for the generating output, the LLMs will run and output will be generated, which leads us to our third window, which is just the LLM generated labels, data annotations, and scores. And if you click into the individual labels or just individual data, you can see all of these things, but right now let's focus on like the really bad scores for your label. So right here, we have a really bad score here. So let's click on that and proceed and look a bit into that, which leads us to our fourth window, which requires the most interaction, and this is the manual data correction window. So here, we clicked on individual data with a lower rating, and we can just manually annotate the data ourselves. So for this example, for this example data set, annotations were given for some words within the text, but proved to be bad annotations. So the initial LLM recommendation is on the bottom, but you can now individually correct the labels yourself. So let's hover over this. I'll give it a different label. Let's just say I typed it. And then, yeah, so now it has a new label to it, or not a new label, but a label that I have given it now instead. And if you want to just go with the LLM's annotations instead, you can just click on it instead and proceed with that. So yeah, once you're done manually fixing all the individual pieces of data that you wanted to fix, then you are done with the manual correction part, and you move on to our fifth window, which is just gives you a more detailed report of the data set, LLM annotations, LLM performance, and human-made annotations. So if you're an individual AI researcher or just an entire undergraduate student who is tired of all the manual data labeling you have to do, submit your email here to learn more. Yeah, the magic of working with AI starts here at Ethi.ai. Thank you.